Hey guys, this is just going to be a quick video showing off my level that I created in LittleBigPlanet back when the game originally first came out. So by today's standards, it's not really a 5-star level. It's a little outdated by, stuff that people are making out there today, but I figured I'd show it off. So it originally took me about 40 hours, 40 to 50 hours to create this level, and I wanted to go for a video game theme. As you can see here up in the tree there, you got a little cameo from II from Super Monkey Ball. And this little section here is criticized by many people that play it as the hardest section in the level. And as you see here, I make it across the bridge without problems, but this here is really what happens when people try and cross the bridge. I got a lot of bad comments about this section of the level, saying it's way too hard, but you know what? I think, my level needs a challenge. I didn't want to make it a walk in the park, but this is me trying to cross the bridge with some problems. So I did actually make this part a little bit easier. It actually used to be even harder. And once you finally make it across, yep, that happens, and you start all over again. I can see why people got mad at this part of the level, but you know what? I think it needs to be a little bit challenging and fun. That way you feel more accomplished when you beat it, because it's definitely not an easy level. Little cameo there from Guitar Man on PS2. And this Pac-Man part here also used to be much harder when I originally designed it. But I had to make it a lot easier because people simply just were not completing the level. And if you're wondering how I get the images from a lot of my video game characters here, I was using my PS3 i camera to capture them. As you can see here, Bullet Bills, there's a brief appearance from Link there from Ocarina of Time. Here's my little Kirby themed section with Charmander down there in the corner. I was really just going for an all-out randomness look for this level for video game characters, and this here took me a while to make. A little duck hunt scene there with the dog comes up when you get the checkpoint. Here's my little Mario section. This is probably the easiest part of the level. Just some quick timing. And the level is fairly short. You can beat it very quickly if you know what you're doing, but it did take a very long time to make. So what I would do for my characters is I would take the picture from my computer screen, and Luigi gets squished there. I love that part. I would take the picture off my computer screen with the PlayStation 3i, and then I would cut out around the image to make them sort of like cardboard cutout pieces. Here's my res section, which is kind of random considering everything else in the level is really around platforming, Nintendo, Sega characters, and then you come to a res section, and it's like, whoa. So a lot of people that play this level probably don't even know what res is, and they're probably a little confused by this section. And this is either a really easy section or a really hard section, unless you know which route to take, which that right there was the correct route. And here is my final boss sequence, which I made a Virtual Boy. I wanted to do some kind of crazy idea for the final boss, and I decided this would probably be the most surprising of all my ideas. And the way you beat the Virtual Boy boss is you have to step on each of his feet. And this Virtual Boy I created myself, just using an image as the headpiece. Everything else I created, without images or anything like that. And he's kind of tough. The pattern that I have, it's supposed to be like shooting lasers out of his eyes and his feet and everything like that. It's a pretty random pattern. He kind of bounces around. This boss sequence here took me hours to make because of all the technical problems of getting him to, not get messed up while he's jumping around and get his, have his legs not get stuck and everything. But all in all, I really like the effect that I got going there with the little Virtual Boy boss fight. And that's the end of the level right there. It didn't seem like it took, 40, 50 hours to make, but it sure did. And this part here is aggravating too. I should have fixed that, where the stairs are kind of hard to climb up. But I did the, the easy way out. You rescue Princess Peach, from the castle or the bad guy or whatever. There's a little random Peach photo there. And that's the end of the level. I hope you enjoyed watching it, guys, and if you have PS3s, feel free to go ahead and try and beat the #1 score. And a little brief appearance from the Moogle there. Yep, definitely not an easy level. I really don't plan on going back and working on any more levels because they do take so long. By the time I'm done with one, I'm sure LittleBigPlanet 2 will be out, so thanks for watching, guys.